Hey guys, welcome back to Princess Connect. In today's video, I just wanted to have a talk about the game at the moment in soft launch and just speculate on global. They still haven't confirmed a global release date. The closest thing we have is on the App Store, which does say like the 1st of March, but that App Store is always like preliminary and not correct most of the time. Most other games that have been released before the time stated on the App Store, at least in my experience. So I just want to have a talk about the game, show you where I'm at in the game on the soft launch, and some speculation on release dates. So let's get into it. Okay, so at the moment in the game, we're in soft launch. It's been around for like 20 days. You know, it's a fresh game. We've had no events through Christmas, New Year's. We've had nothing. It's just basically a stale skeleton game that we've got at the moment. And really hoping we get global launch soon. Like I said, it's slated for the 1st of March on the App Store, but that's always later unless they've heard an official, unless there has been an official announcement. Most of the games, it does come earlier than that. Now, I was talking with Borkano Gaming. He also covers Princess Connect, Illusion Connect, Sino Alice. Go check him out. I'll leave it linked in the description. But I just hit him up and I was like, dude, when is this global coming? Like, we need something more in the game to spice it up. Like the first week was cool because, you know, you're pushing campaign, all that stuff. Now it's gotten very stale. His theory was that they probably didn't want to drop all the global launch events at the same time as Christmas and New Year's events. So they've left it in this soft launch period, given us no events so that you don't get too much more than the global people. And then they're probably just going to wait till I'm going to guess mid to late Jan. We're on the 5th of January at the time of recording this. So I'm hoping for, you know, mid to late Jan, early Feb at the latest, we get a global release and hopefully it can start spicing things up. So that's what I'm looking at. I think 1st of March is a bit late for them to launch it. So hopefully they're going to push the game soon because, like I said, it's getting pretty stale for soft launch. I know a lot of people aren't even playing at the moment. You don't really care. That's cool. I'll grind it out. I'll find out as much as I can and I'll pass on the information. But that's my expectation is late Jan, early Feb at the latest. Hopefully we don't get pushed out to March for the global launch. But whenever we do get a confirmation on release date for global, I will make a video and cover that in it because the game is going to be pretty good at launch. Hopefully, judging by over in Japan, they're going through like hammer levels of events. They're going crazy. They've got like 130 or something free summons, free jewels. Like they got so much going on at the moment, and we just got a freshly released game with nada. So just judging off what they do in Japan for events and stuff like that, they're normally pretty big events. So hopefully they do have something good planned for the global launch. But anyway, we will cover that when it happens. But I just wanted to go through my account, where I'm at, my plans with this account, and moving forward into global. So basically this account, when I started this account, it was always intended to be my basically test account. I just wanted to play around with it, figure out different stuff in the game, just play around, test, and then get myself prepared for global, use everything that I learn and bring it over into global. Now, there is a lot of information that people have gotten from the JP version, but it's not always completely the same across the board. For instance, like PvP metas, you know, there's been talk about, you know, attacker teams and stuff like that. Whereas at the moment, the meta in PvP is a really tanky meta. I really don't enjoy tanky metas. I prefer quick battles that are over quick. You win or you lose with your attack teams. But at the moment, because it's early on, we don't have the sort of attack scaling, the crit ratings, anything like that. It's really hard for attack teams to actually do decent in PvP. So I'm going to judge a lot of my content based on what is actually happening in global release. I'm probably going to start a serious JP account as well that I'll play along with on the side to get ideas of what may be coming and stuff like that. But anytime I do cover JP, I'll make it very clear that we're talking about JP. So this is where I'm at. I've spent, because some people always are always going to ask how much you've spent. I spent this $12 Australian pack for the daily jewels, and I bought the pack that gives me the double drops from the dungeon. I didn't even buy the grotto packs, so probably 20 or 25 bucks. I can't remember how much the other pack was. So I haven't spent a hell of a lot. We're at player level 69, lols for that. But your character level is guided by your player level. Now, the reason my characters are so low is because I've been testing a lot of things, because I don't want to just look at the JP info and go off of that. I'd rather test things. And because I've spread myself so thin on building units to like sort of 63, 64, it's sort of cost me getting them up to level 69. I could probably push a lot better in arena if I had my team all up to 69. But this is what I wanted to do from this, get an idea of what units I really do want to build. And I'm probably going to do a video in the near future talking about my first like 5 to 10 units that I will build and the priorities on that unit. So tank position, this is my number 1 priority, number 2 priority, number 3, and so on and so forth, and do the same for the rest of the positions. And that way, when I start re-rolling at global on my new main account, then I know what I'm looking for, exactly how I'm going to play it, and what we can expect from the account. So I will do things like that. But like I said, at the moment, just been experimenting with a lot of different things. Still gearing her up. I only just did her today. Geared her up yesterday, which wasn't too bad. And who else did I only just do? There's another one I only just built yesterday, or finished today. Got the weapons. Where is she? There she is. So Tamaki is one of like, at the moment, ooh, that needs upgrading. She's like one of the primary DPS in PvP at the moment with this tank meta that's going on, because she does snipe the back row mages. So she's very damage meta at the moment, and we'll do PvP meta videos and stuff like that as well. But the other one is going to be Hatsune or Hatsune. I don't know how to say that. But she snipes the highest attack enemy. So those two snipers plus tanks is pretty much the way the meta is, or it's just full tank meta. On defense, a lot of people just put full tanks and healers, and the plan is just to stall out, because if you stall out, you win. So that's where I say I'm not a huge fan of the PvP meta at the moment in the normal arena, because it's just really dirty and stally, and that's never been my thing. Stall has never been something that I really enjoy in games. But the Princess Arena meta is a little bit more fun at the moment, just because, you know, you get to make 3 teams, you can play around with it. I really do like the way over here in the Princess Arena, they do actually, like, the higher up you get, the less teams you can see of the enemy. So you're sort of going in a bit blind. I do like the way they do that. So very interesting. Even though, like I said, it's a very tank meta, because this is my test account, I've been sort of buying Reno shards. I've been buying Reno and Tamaki, as you can see, held 19, held 60. I've just been splitting them because I want to build both of these guys up. And Reno, I just hanging out for the day on this account when I can get my Reno maxed. And we can do some decent AoE cleaving, because AoE cleaving has always been my thing. So she's probably not the best option at this stage in global. She does become more viable later on. But I think Tamaki's the other one I'm going for, just because she is good. And I want to test her more as well. But as for the rest of the stuff, dungeons clear, grotto's done. Main quest, I think I've got 1 stage left, 2 stages left to do on hard. I haven't actually even looked at that in a while. I haven't been too stressed at it. So there's that one. The normal's got all the stars. So I'm just sort of in this state of every day I just buy some mana, buy some sweet tickers, do some sweeping, buy some energy, refresh energy until it starts costing 150 diamonds per refresh, build a unit, and then wait till tomorrow and then build another unit. That's pretty much all I've been doing. Once I finish with her, with Kuka, I'm probably gonna look at either, I think I'm gonna have a crack at Kaori, because she looks really interesting to me the way she works. Not for PvP, just for playing around with. Might be a couple others that I build, but then I might just stall it out and then just wait for global, because it's not too much I'm really excited to build. She looks interesting, Eriko, as well, but we're just going to stall it out after that and wait for global, and hopefully we have some pretty sick events. Like I said, at global, at JP, they're going crazy with free stuff and fun stuff. So it's like, I just hope that vibe continues over into global and it's not a stale environment when the launch happens. But knowing the way JP is, I'm hoping we do get some good stuff. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. That's where the account's at. I may even do a couple summons, but I'm sort of burning a lot of gems every day, or jewels. I'm probably spending like 1,000 to 2,000 on refreshing everything just so I can test stuff quicker before global. So I probably won't have room for summons before global, but that is it. Hopefully global comes soon. My estimate, mid to late Jan. Hopefully we don't have to wait till March. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.